These are just some of the differences, the benefits that I found from eating a fruit diet rather than eating a bunch of greens and vegetables.
Fruitarian, living lifestyle. Learn about the benefits and start now. Eating from the vine and feeling divine. Fruit living with nature's design.
What's good, crew? I've said it before and I will definitely say it again. You don't need greens in the same way you need oxygen and fruit. I've gone almost a year and a half, I'd say about 14, 15 months now, without any greens or vegetables. But I haven't gone even a few moments without oxygen. And I haven't even gone a few days really without fruit. And coconut water only, but that doesn't really count, because that's still the juice of the fruit. But yeah, no greens, no vegetables for 15 months. And I feel amazing! I feel amazing! So there's people out there saying you need greens, you need vegetables, and they're saying this as if you need it like you need fruit. But the truth is, you definitely, fruit is something that the human body is designed for, man. Look at this, human organs are clearly designed for fruit. It's a frugivorous animal. Clearly frugivorous, yeah? And these greens, I'm walking on greens, man. I'm walking on these things. I'm not impressed. I'm not, look at that. I don't want to eat that. I'm not attracted to eating that. There's leaves all around me. I'm not attracted to any of it. But if I see a nice, holy smokes, a nice mango up there, or jackfruit, or papaya, banana tree, whatever, I'm gonna be instantly, holy smokes, take a look at that one. I'll be going for that. I'll be going for that. I'm attracted to that. So first and foremost, fruit is far more attractive than greens and vegetables to our sight. Second, fruit is far more attractive to our scent than greens and vegetables. You ever take a nice durian and smell it? Or a nice ripe mango and smell it? Dude, the mouth just starts salivating. The mouth starts salivating. Any seeds in there? No, I just say dragon fruit, checking for seeds. The mouth starts salivating just at the scent of it, man. You take some leafy greens? No. Okay, next. Taste. And tasting greens and vegetables doesn't taste anywhere near as delightful, orgasmic, as fruit. Fruit is actually a mouthgasm. The dragon fruits I have here in Phuket, they'd have you on your knees in prayer position. You'd be on your knees, hands in prayer position, just thanking God or whoever you want to thank, nature, spirit, your own mother, your own father for creating you to allow you to experience the dragon fruit that we have here in Phuket. The fruit, when you eat it, it's a spiritual experience. I've never had that spiritual experience with greens before. Sorry to say. Love you still. Not really. I love fruit. With much more passion, much more vigor. That's that. Mouth tastes way better with fruit. The fourth thing is it goes down so smoothly if it's a fruit. It doesn't go down as smoothly if it's a green or a vegetable. There's a lot of people who will say that they seem to digest greens better when they blend them up into smoothies or juices. I think that's a great way of going about consuming greens, is to first blend them up. Because as you see, we are not the same as those cows out in the forest there. You see those cows there? We're not the same, you and I. Let's get a closer gander. Let's gander these guys a bit. Let's take a close look at these guys. Right, first off, look at me. Look at me, I'm a human organism, I'm just clearly designed for fruit. And look at this guy. This cow, all he wants to do is eat that grass. And I want to eat those jackfruits, those low-hanging jackfruits. Easy picks. So anyways, let's get out of here before this guy kills me. Humans are not designed to eat greens and vegetables in the same way other herbivorous animals are. Humans are much more designed for fruit. That's why your parents have to remind you constantly, hey, Ted, chew your food. I'm like, why do you gotta remind me to do something that should be totally innate, which is something like eating? I don't really chew my food. I just take a couple bites and swallow it and oh, I'm done. Simple. No digestive worries. But with greens, yeah, they say, you gotta chew your food at least 20 times to really extract all the nutrients out of it and swish around all those digestive enzymes in your mouth and all that stuff. But with fruit, it's just a couple bites, you swallow, you're done. It tastes so good that you couldn't possibly hold it in your mouth any longer. You just gotta go down the hatch, Your body wants it. Your body just pull it in. Fruit, you don't even need to chew it, man. That's how designed your body is for it. But cows, they can chew really, really well. They get all the pleasure from chewing it, and they got like 2 stomachs. They can really extract everything out of it. But humans, we just got this big stomach right here, and whatever doesn't go through the stomach has to go through the intestines, and that can cause some disturbances if we don't chew it up well enough. So that's why the vegetables can cause gas and stinky poops and things like that. So anyways, we've covered the sight, we've covered the smell, we've covered the mouth, we've covered the digestion, and just briefly, the elimination. So on a fruit diet, eliminating is super, super quick, super, super easy, super, super painless, or at least it should be if your emotions are all in alignment. If your emotions are out of whack, that's another story. You can be a constipated fruitarian if you're not letting go and expressing yourself the way you want to be. If you're holding on to some things, then you're not going to be eliminating like you should be. So learn to express yourself, learn to let go, literally and internally, outside and inside, and just things will start flowing much easier for you. It is definitely true that the poops are much smoother on a fruit diet than they would be if you're eating a bunch of broccoli and cauliflower and celery and hard things like that, twigs. You don't want to be pooping out twigs, guys. You don't want to be pooping out twigs. You want to be pooping out nice, just soft mush. I used to think the quickest way to get turned off by the opposite sex would be to just talk about them taking a poop or something. But now it's like, what is it? It's just kidding. You consume a dragon fruit and they poop out a dragon fruit. I know what's coming out my other end. If I eat a papaya, papaya's coming out. I know what's coming out. it's actually quite beautiful. And you see a nice durian poop, it's like, oh, that's pure durian right there. That's amazing. It smells good too. It actually does. Gross things aren't even gross anymore because you understand what they are. Your awareness has increased to the point where you're no longer grossed out by it. You know exactly what it is, and you know how beneficial that stuff is. So poops don't smell on a fruit diet, but they definitely did for me on a big salad diet. If I had a big salad each night, then the next day, yeah, there'd be some scent there. And just no gas, man. If there is gas, it's absolutely scentless gas. So the digestion is very, very smooth and flawless. The elimination is smooth and flawless. Again, or at least it should be if your emotions are intact. So these are just some of the differences, the benefits that I found from eating a fruit diet rather than eating a bunch of greens and vegetables. Now, I'm not saying I'll never go back to eating greens and vegetables. I may eat some greens and vegetables when I go back to Canada, just because I'm in Canada. I'm not sure. I may just continue the fruit thing. As of right now, I will just continue the fruit thing. I really have no reason not to. But we'll see what happens in a few months' time. Things can change, people change, times change. Well, we'll see. We'll see you guys in the future. Thanks for watching. Adios.